saying that I believe that one of the reasons why millennials are broke is because they don't understand financial literacy. And I started getting comments, and then people were saying that financial literacy isn't the only problem. It's because we're broke. It's because of the wages. It's because of this. It's because of that. And all of those are valid points. However, my question then is, now that you know that those are reasons, what are you going to do to change it? Because I believe that what society does very well is they push people to not be accountable. They push people to not want to do better. And you might be sitting there thinking like, well, Matthew, if I'm sitting here and the wages are pretty low, or if I'm sitting here and inflation is going up, how can I actually control that? Well, the way that you can control that is by educating yourself. You control that by learning what you don't know. You control that by going out there and learning about financial literacy, learning about money management, learning about credit, learning about debt, and stop just taking people's word for stuff. That's really been one of the biggest revelations that I've had in the past year and a half, is that when I stop taking people's word for, certain things, like they say, oh, this is what it is. Okay, I'll trust it to a certain extent, but I need to go do my own research to make sure that that's in alignment with the person that I am, and make sure that it's in alignment with what I believe. And if it's not, then I get rid of it. And that's not to say that everything that you listen to is bad, but it's, don't just blindly follow stuff. Don't just blindly follow people. Like, yes, if someone is where you want to be, which we talk a lot about in entrepreneurship, if someone is where you want to be, you want to see what it is that they're doing, but you want to ask questions. That way you can understand not only the mindset, but you also want to be able to understand what are the skill sets, what is the mental fortitude, what are the habits that they have that help them get to that specific point. And that's very important. So many people just want to go and do stuff and they don't understand what they're doing. And then when things don't go the right way, they want to say that it doesn't work, or they want to say that it's a scam. And it's not that it's a scam, it's just that you didn't take the time to actually put in the work and go learn what it is that that person learned, and be able to make it and put it in a way where you will be able to benefit from it. And that's really what you have to do, whether it comes to your finances, whether it's your relationships, whether it's at your job. You have to go and make the decision on what is it that you don't know. Now that you don't know, now you have to go and be intentional and learn what you don't know. Education is not the school system. Education is being able to actually learn something that you didn't know before. And you have to continuously do that. Just because you graduated college doesn't mean that you're the smartest person in the world. There's still more for you to learn. There's always going to be more for you to learn as you are growing and as you are developing as an adult. So go out there, make sure you start reading books, make sure you start listening to courses. We have YouTube University now, so you can go on YouTube and start learning some things on YouTube. And when you go and start learning those things, make sure you're taking notes and make sure you're implementing them as fast as you possibly can. All right. So I hope that you found this helpful. If so, leave a comment down below and I'll catch you in the next video.